If you have any food fighters laying around and you want to donate, if you want to donate them to Oh I Had That, please, I will accept your food fighters. Foo Fighters? There goes my hero. What's up, everybody? Joshua with Oh I Had That. Thank you for coming back to the channel. If you are new, please click subscribe, click that notification bell. Keep coming back for more 80s and 90s nostalgic content. Today on Oh I Had That, I wanted to share a Facebook Marketplace find with you. We got quite the haul for a good price. So we got mail today. That's right. We got mail from the old Electronic Bay. I saw this, and let's just take it out of the envelope. I'm going to have to cut this open. I saw this for, I think it was $10, and had to grab this. I'll probably never have one of these once you'll understand once I open this, but I'll probably never have one that's complete, let's just say, with what's in here. But this one piece will certainly be worth it. So let's cut this open and we'll take a look. I have many pieces from this line that this is for. This is a card back for a awesome toy line, and it was in spectacular condition for how old and for the toy being removed. That's right, Food Fighters.
You want this? You'll never cut the mustard, mean winner! Food fight!
Your history, Private Pizza! Pow! And your lunch! Combat curtain! Fire!
What's going on?
Joycelyn is food again, Mom.
Food fighters, figures in combat carton each sold separately. Toys do not walk and talk.
Mattel's Food Fighters. You can see above my shoulder I have the egg carton battle weapon and like vehicle, and I have a handful of the figures. This is in fact for Brigadier General. Here he is. I have him loose, and we have the card. Oh man, this is so awesome. Just to be holding this again, instant flashback. Oh man, I love this line as a kid. It's such a awesome line. It's sought after now. All of these command a pretty penny. I'm glad I bought a handful in that vehicle when I did about 3 or 4 years ago, because I got them at a good price at that point. They don't have their weapons any longer. So if anyone out there has a mixed bag of Food Fighter weapons, I'd love to have some guns and whatnot again. I'd love to get a taco, a donut, that stack of pancakes, but look at all of the characters on this card. This card is awesome, and it's only got like a little bit of the coloring gone here where it was, the toy was torn off the card, but otherwise there's like still plastic like around these squares. The art looks fantastic. It's got price tags on it, and the back you have the file card for the Brigadier General and the entire line. Kitchen Commandos and Refrigerator Rejects. Good guys and bad guys. Look at, they even made a helicopter, the Frycopter. There's the egg carton that I have in the collection. And also, they had a barbecue bomber. Look at that barbecue bomber down in the corner there. This is just so awesome. I'm so just ecstatic to have a card for this line. Looks so fantastic, man, so great. Just to find one in such great condition for so cheap. I mean, when they are carded, I mean, goodness, like upwards of 100 plus for these carded figures. I mean, even loose, they're like 20 on up, you know, and this is really cool. It's so glad to have this in the collection, because this loose card being in such good shape, I can look at all the art, instant transport. And that's what all this is about, the nostalgic feeling, the memories that come back, and just having this and the toys loose. I couldn't be happier. This is so awesome. So cool. I just wanted to share that mail call with y'all. And onto the haul, man, the Facebook Marketplace haul. I saw an advertisement for a Colorform, and it was one picture, but it said I have multiple sets, $3 a piece. So I messaged, and the seller was awesome, very friendly, sent me a bunch of photos of the other items in the lot of Colorforms, and I was able to, I picked out about 8 of the, I don't even know how many there were, 12 or so, and then the seller started showing me some other items that they got in this auction or estate sale lot, like 80s toys, Viewmaster reels, and then a very cool piece. And we worked out a bundle that was such a good price. And because I was taking so many of these Colorforms, which is most of the haul here, she threw in all of them. She's like, I don't want to deal with these, just take all the Colorforms. So I know I recently did a Colorforms video of what was in my collection prior to this haul, but now there's going to be double that in my collection. If you see one you want, leave a comment. I'd love to hook someone else up with one of these, but yeah, I'm going to keep some of these in the collection, and some of them will be for resale. So why don't we go through these? We'll take a quick look. The cool thing about these Colorforms is they all, like, we'll start out with this one here, Snoopy and Woodstock. Look at this. The cool thing about this set, this lot that I got, is all of these were so meticulously cared for. They all have the paperwork inside that shows you what you can do with the Colorform set. They all have these black holders for the clings, and most of the pieces, I think there's like one spot, maybe 2 on this Peanuts where there's a couple of things. Actually, I think one of them's over here even, where there may be some things missing, but so meticulously cared for, all these sets. Just to have this paperwork inside is very cool. I love Peanuts. Who doesn't love Charlie Brown? So I think this one is going to stay in the collection for a little bit longer. But why don't I go through the ones that I plan to maybe resell, and then I'll show you the ones that I think I want to hang on to for a little bit. The next one, there was actually 2 of this one in the lot. Pac-Man Colorforms. Look at how iconic this is, man. This art, just so beautiful. Where is the freaking camera lens? But look at these, like, 2 of a kind, man. And I'll open up the one. I think this one is the one that I'm going to hang on to for sure. Instructions inside, complete. All of the pieces are here. So cool. The next one I think I'm going to hang on to here is one of the largest figures of the 1980s in pop culture, music, entertainment. Michael Jackson dress up set. Comes with, of course, the instructions. So cool that these are in here still. It's like a pop-out Michael Jackson. There's a stand that pops out. You can stand him up. So very cool. All of his clothing here. What I love is this set comes with the Beat It outfit from the Beat It music video. There's even a little word bubble that says Beat It. But Michael Jackson dress-up set. Very cool. I can't think of what I do have Michael Jackson in the collection, so this will be cool to represent, because that music, Michael Jackson's music, was iconic for us growing up in the 80s and early 90s. This is a cool piece for sure. I think this is one that I'm going to resell just because it's so awesome, and I'm not a huge Superman fan. If it was Batman, he'd be staying in the collection, but this one is really awesome. This set in particular, I did not know it was like this when I opened it up, but it's so great. It has the instructions, and all of the stickies are there. This set actually has a backing plate, like a backup that goes on it, because the phone booth in this, let me pull off these sticky things. The phone booth in this place that actually will open, and you can change Like, I don't know if you could see the door there moves. You can change from Clark Kent to Superman. It's so cool. So it has that black backing. So it's kind of like a magic phone booth as part of the Colorform. But otherwise, just the Metropolis skyline. You have villains. You have Superman. Very cool set. Some great artwork on the cover of that. So that one is going to go in possibly the resale pile. Talked about Pac-Man. There are doubles. Another really cool one that I actually already have this in the collection. G.I. Joe. The G.I. Joe Colorform. Now, this one is so cool, man. I don't know which out of the two I'm going to keep, but I will for sure be selling one of them. Just so great. It's got a battle scene. All of the Colorforms clings. Look at that battle scene. So awesome. There's a volcano erupting in the background. A helicopter overhead dropping a rope for you. This one, unfortunately, is missing any paperwork that would have came with it, but I think the one I already have does have the paperwork, which is very cool. Maybe we'll buzz through a couple of these. Cabbage Patch Kids dress-up set. Very cool. This one also doesn't even look played with, has the instructions, all the Colorform clings. But look at this. If this was Garbage Pail Kids, man, that would be on the shelf in the collection. I'd be breaking it out to play with it every day. Cabbage Patch Kids, of course, very iconic for the 80s and 90s, but that one is probably going to go to a home, maybe a Cabbage Patch collector, but that'll probably be up for resale.
They're one of a kind, they're Cabbage Patch Kids in their own Colorforms playhouse.
You can dress Paula, Suzanne. Marcy Lynn makes the tea. Don't forget to invite their friend Johnny Lee.
It's Colorforms fun
Silly.
when you move everyone in the Cabbage Patch Kids playhouse.
And for more Colorforms fun, there are new rub and play transfers featuring the Cabbage Patch Kids. The Cabbage Patch Kids Playhouse comes complete with everything you see here by Colorform.
Now, who doesn't love Muppets and the Rainbow Connection? This one, Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog Colorform. I don't know if I can part with this one right away because, I mean, look at this thing. Comes with the paperwork. Animal. Fozzie. Miss Piggy, Kermit, all hanging out. You can either split their bodies and put their torsos in the vehicle, or you can have them playing around the scenery there. Shows in the instructions. So you can put them in the vehicle. Fozzie Bear's like torso comes apart in the middle, so you can put him on the convertible. But so cool, man. The Muppets are great. That one might need to hang out for a little while longer. This one can go to a good home. Western Barbie Colorform set. This one definitely got played with. There are some pieces, I think there's one or two missing, but there's no like backing on this. There's just the Barbie and the stand for the Barbie, and also comes with Barbie's horse and just a bunch of Western outfits, but they're kind of loose in the box here. See, they're falling all over, but somebody's a Barbie collector and probably like to take Western Barbie home. Put that one in the resale pile. Does anyone remember Munchie-Cheese? The Munchie-Cheese dress-up set. This one looks barely played with as well. It's got the instructions. All the clings there, the Munchie-Cheese that you'll dress up. Look at that. Oh, naked Munchie-Cheese. This is the one that was in the Facebook Marketplace listing. It was just this photo. I didn't know it was this huge. I don't recall ever seeing this, but this thing is amazing. The E.T. Colorform Adventure playset. This thing's as big as, look at that. It's huge. It's this poster size. But you'll see why. I'm going to open this up here. Has the instructions. Has all of the clings. It does not look touched, man. Look at that. The cool thing about this one, if I could take, I'm going to take the clings off so I can show you the actual playset, man. This is freaking awesome. Maybe I can just flip this one over. It's the outdoor scene, okay? And there is the little shed that E.T. first comes out of, where Elliot finds E.T. But this part, this outdoor scene with the spaceship here, flips open, and you have various rooms in the house to have adventures. The kitchen, downstairs basement, the sister's room, the boy's bedroom, the closet, the stuffed animals. Look at this thing. So freaking awesome. This one's staying in the collection. I guarantee that. I love myself some E.T. I can't even... This one is so cool. Look at how giant this is. If you know this channel, you know I am a huge fan of Eternia, Castle Grayskull, Masters of the Universe. This is a vintage piece. I do not have one of these on card. I have Origins figures on card. I have a commemorative Battle Armor Skeletor. This is a Triclops, evil and sees everything, with the warrior ring still on the card. The card has seen better days. I mean, it is kind of bent right where the plastic meets the card. It's got like a fold along the side here. But I looked up this Triclops on the Electronic Bay and what these have been going for, and also like not just sold, but what people are asking for. One gentleman was selling the Triclops in bubble, but this logo top of the card is completely ripped off. Probably kind of like what's happening with this one, where it's bent there. As you can see, I recently got these protectors for the Origins that I had, and these retro ones, or these vintage ones, fit in there perfectly too. So kind of holding him in place well. If I stand him up, he's doing pretty good. But I mean, look at this vintage art on this card. If you do not own a 80s Masters of the Universe card or actual carded figure, man, if you are a Masters fan, get a hold of one, man. This is so cool. I don't even have words for this, man. I'm just like, I don't think I would ever pop on a carded retro Motu figure. I mean, Motu's so hot. Everything's going for a good price now. So this will stay in the collection for a little while, and maybe it'll go to a good home in the future. Because as the great mean old Mr. Myrtle said,
I got a lot of good stuff. Look at that stuff.
Look at this stuff. I got lots of cool stuff. I can't keep everything. So this might go to another Motu collector's collection if they want it. I mean, this might be one that you just want to take the figure out and put it on the shelf loosey and play with it. But very cool. Even though it has seen better days, it's still on the card. I still love it. The Colorforms, the Motu figure, the mail today, the Food Fighters card, man. This is so... Look at this thing. The art alone, man. Food Fighters were the best. Now I just have an itch that I have to scratch. I want Short Stack. I want Chip the Ripper. I want Taco Terror. Right now I have the Ice Cream Cone, Sergeant Scoop, the Brigadier General. I have Fat Frenchie and Mean Wiener, the Mean Wiener. So I need some of these other guys to round out the collection. If you have any Food Fighters laying around and you want to donate, if you want to donate them to Oh I Had That, please, I will accept your Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters? There goes my hero. No, Food Fighters. Mattel's Food Fighters. Seriously, guys, thanks for coming back to the channel. If you are new again, please click subscribe, click that notification bell. Keep coming back for more 80s and 90s nostalgic content. And until I see you next time, stay soaked in nostalgia. So awesome.
Oh, I had that back in the 80s and 90s when everything was better. Oh, I had that. That's what you say when you're watching. Oh, I had that.